Okay, so hi everyone. Today we are looking at ACS primary. Okay, and this is primary 3. All right, right in front of me, I have my P3 students. Say hi.
Hi.
Very good. Hi.
Hi.
Are you ready?
I know.
You say ready, you go.
No.
Ready, you say. Very good. So now we are going to look at only the wrong questions. Would that be okay? All right. So if your first part all correct, good for you. All right. I have to go through question number 8. Is that the first wrong one? Is that the first wrong one? Can we look at question number 8? Okay, everyone fix your eyes on question number 8, shall we? Now, over here, it says read together. Read together. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Which the following
Going is not an equivalent fraction of 1/6. What is equivalent? The word equivalent over here means equal. Very good. Everyone say equal. Very good. So you just have to put 1/6 over here. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand or don't understand? Okay, can you please do this together with me? And make sure if this is a correction, use a green pen. Okay, if this is your correction, make sure you use a green pen. Am I making sense? Okay, so very simple. All you need to do, right, for a question like that, right, you need to basically just put the 1/6 beside each of the fraction. Am I making sense? Sense, you say sense. Very good. Now, very good. So you just want to ask yourself, right? Okay, how do I get from 1/6? Okay, 1/6. Can you see 1/6? I cannot see 1/6.
Yeah.
How are you able to get that to? Are you able to get to something called 5/30? Can, right? How do you do that? You just have to times what? Times 5, right? Agree or disagree? Ding ding ding. So is this an equivalent fraction? Yes. This is an equivalent fraction. Can you write this down first? Then what I want to do now is obviously I will still once again put 1/6 beside. Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yeah.
All right, so I just times 2 to this, I times 2 to this, right? So that I get to 2/12 again, right? Is this an equivalent? Yes. Correct or not? Then we put 1/6 again. We times 3 over here. We times 3 over here. What do you get? You get to 3/18. Is this an equivalent fraction? Yes. So you get what I'm trying to say, or you don't understand?
So yeah,
right?
Number
4, very good. But you see, before I go on to that, I want you to write 1/6 over here. How do you get from 6 to 24? You times 4 can get, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so over here, this is 4/24. Is this equivalent? No. You understand or don't understand? Very good. Can we move on quickly? We have until 8 p.m. only. Can we move on? Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, you understand or don't understand? Very good. Okay, now the next question that I want to talk about, is question number 10. Let's read question number 10 together. It says that Daniel and his friends, all of you say Daniel and his friends?
Daniel
And his friends left Bird Paradise at what time? 18:20. Now, this is a time question, correct or not? All right, this is a time question. I always sing. Wait, I always sing the song. A, B, C, D, draw a timeline. Why are you not drawing timeline? A, B, C, D, draw a timeline. Why are you not draw a timeline? So you want to understand that Daniel and his friends left. They walked out of Bird Paradise at what time? 18:20. Am I making sense or not making sense? What is 18:20? We know that 18:20 is actually 6:20 p.m.
Yes. Yeah.
Is this something that you can understand?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to go backwards. Am I making sense?
How do you say 6:20?
Very good. Very good. So you want to go back by 20 minutes first. All right. Go back by 20 minutes first. Always make it whole. So you want to get to 18:00. Am I making sense or not making sense? Okay.
Yes.
Actually, okay, I prefer if you were to just write 6 p.m. over here. Do you understand that? So 7 hours, 55 minutes. What do you want to do? 7 hours, 55 minutes. We want to break it up. We are going to say over here on one side, what do we have?
7 hours and 15.
What do we have? Very good. 7 hours and 55 minutes. Very good. And what have I taken out? I already took out 20 minutes. Agree or disagree? So what am I left with? 35 or 25? 35, right?
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? Do you understand or don't understand? Do you understand or don't understand?
Understand.
Then we are going to go back by how many hours? 7 hours. All of you say 7 hours. Okay, let's count backwards. 1, 2, 3, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11.
No.
This is 11 a.m. Are you all understanding or not understanding? Understand or don't understand? But there is a very good. Why? Because there is a 35 minutes. Understand or don't understand? All right. So therefore, over here it becomes 10:25. Is this something that you can understand? All right. So this becomes 10:25. Agree or disagree? All right. So therefore, your answer for this question has to be 10:25. Follow me. Even if you get correct, you also have to follow, okay? For question number 16, you can see over here, you want to ask yourself first, right? How do I find this A over here? So you want to ask yourself, how many jumps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we can get
Each is what?
1000 divided by 5.
Very good. So it's 200. Very good. Then this is what?
2, 3, 4.
Very good.
20.
Yeah. Yeah. 4,800. Am I making sense or not making sense? All right. So that is the reason why your answer. No, he's correct. He's correct. He said 800, but you must remember to add the 4,000.
Yeah.
Do you understand or don't understand? You need to write it like that. Can you all see how I wrote it or not? If you don't have this, you jolly well write it down. You jolly well write it down. Okay. If you don't have this, you must write down. Do you understand or don't understand? Then why are you not writing?
Okay.
You have to make sure you write this down. Okay. All right. So that's how you would do a question like this. So the next question, right? I know a lot of you will know how to do. Okay, but because the question says 24-hour clock, right? So it should be 0001. Do you understand what I'm saying now? When it comes to 24-hour clock, there should be no AM and no PM. You cannot write like that. This is wrong. Understand what I'm saying now? You write like that. I know some of you wrote like that, right? Also wrong. Agree or not? It has to be nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? So 0001, and therefore this is your answer for this question. Agree or disagree? Let's look at the second question. Now, 2/7 is equals to 12 over what? Are you all listening or not listening? Now, the question I have for you is, how do I get from 2 to 12? You times what?
6. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. When you times 6 over here, you must also times 6 over here. I want to see your processes. Okay, so you want to make sure your processes are there. Do you understand or don't understand?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the reason why when you do 7 times 6, you get to an answer of 42. And this is your answer for this question.
Recording in progress.
Listen, okay? Now, once I'm done with this, I want to move on to the next one. You can see, right? The question mark is over here, right? So
Yeah.
what times 3 equals to 927? All right,
So
well,
927
divide. Very good, right? So you have to do 927 divided by 3. I want to see my processes. Okay, I want to see my processes. 927 divided by 3. So from here itself, what you can do really is to say 339. Am I making sense or not making sense? Do you understand or don't understand? You see, a lot of you realize you forgot to put a 0 over here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, understand or don't understand? You forgot to put a 0 because you let me show it to you. Do you understand why is there a 0 over there? Do you understand now? Because 3 times 3 is 9, right?
Yeah.
So we get 0, we bring down the 2, right?
Yeah.
3 times what is 2? Yeah, 3 times nothing is 2. 3 times what is 2? Yeah, 3 times nothing is 2. Am I making sense or not making sense? I apologize. It should be 0 over here. Can you understand? If you can understand, give me a thumbs up. Very good. Then you bring down to 7. You say 7, come down, 7 come. Very good. Then you get 2. Can you see this or you cannot see this? Do you understand or don't understand? All right. So therefore, this answer over here has to be 309. Am I making sense or not making sense? If I'm making sense, put your hands up, wave, and say, I understand.
Understand.
Let's go. Move on to the next one. Now, what other questions have you gotten it wrong? Let's see the next one. Okay, we see the next one. This question over here. Find the difference. You see, find the difference between 4010 and 419. Are you all listening to me?
So it's minus.
Very good. So you have to minus. You are correct, but you minus wrongly. Can you quickly help us or not? Hurry up, faster. Come on. Move on. Okay, can you quickly help us? Find out. When you minus that, I guess this is very simple. It's just that you minus it wrongly. You might want to minus it again to show me exactly how you would do it. From here itself, we can see, right? 0 minus 0 minus 9. Yeah, we get nothing. We go, Mr. 1, you give me 1, 1, 1.
359.
Very good. 3,591. You say easy, but you got it wrong. But you learn from this. Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yes.
Very good. Shall we go on to the next one? Very good. I want to see processes. 我要看到你们的过程. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Now the next question is very important also. Okay. This is under fractions. All of you say fractions. Okay, this is called ordering. This is called ordering. It's okay. This is called ordering and comparing fractions. Are y'all with me or not with me?
Yeah.
Are you with me or not with me?
Yeah.
Very good. So how do you know which one is the greatest? You need to show your processes. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Very simple. You see, 3 over 8, 1 over 4, 7 over 11, 3 over 7, right? Your job is very simple. Make the numerator all the same. You want to make all of the numerator the same. How do you go about that? Very simple. You just have to do this. Let me just show it to you. You just times 7 to this. Am I making sense? Then you times 21 to this. Why? Because 3 times 7 is 21. Am I making sense? This one you times 3, this one you times 7. Make sense or don't make sense? Are you all listening to me or not
Yeah.
listening to me? Very good.
Oh, so we get 21.
Very good. 21. Everything will be 21, right? I ask you a question. If I compare myself, my running speed with your running speed, fair or not fair?
Yes.
Fair or not fair?
Yeah.
No, not fair. Of course, I'm faster.
No,
What?
I'm
What?
faster.
No, faster. Why am I faster? Because I am an adult. Am I making sense or not making sense? Right? How about what if I ask you, you and the cheetah, who will win? Of course, the cheetah will win because the cheetah. You understand or don't understand? That's how the cheetah run, right? For us, it's just like that, correct or not? So you want to make sure you always compare to something that is the same. Yeah, very good. The two of you very, very fair. Am I making sense? Can you all compare? Yes, can compare. So over here, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the denominator or the numerator has to be made the same. I prefer to make the numerator the same for this question. Do you understand or don't understand? Do you understand or don't understand? Hey, hello, do you understand or don't understand?
Yeah.
Very good. Now, again, once I'm done with this, I want to ask myself, what is the greatest? What is the greatest over here? You see, when the numerator is the same, you must do the opposite.
Yeah.
The greatest one is actually this one. Can you all see? Yeah, very good. This is the greatest one. Am I making sense? Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yeah.
Can you write 21 over 33? No, you cannot write that. You have to give back the same one, which is 7 over 11. Are you understanding or not understanding? Very good. Then we move on to the next one. You can see this is the next one. Am I making sense? Which is 3 over 7. Do you all agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Very good. And then finally, we have the next one, which is what? Which one is the next one that we are talking about? Yeah, which one? 21 over 56. Yeah. But this one is done, right? The next one is 3 over 8. Am I making sense? Am I making sense or not making sense? Okay, and then finally, the smallest one will be 21 over 84, but we do not write 21 over 84. We write 1 over 4. Okay, and you are correct. Very good. But I need to see my processes. Do you understand or don't understand?
Yes.
Do you understand or don't understand? Okay, all right. Can understand or don't understand? Let's move on to the next one. Find the
Stop.
very good. I'm not recording stuff. Okay. Now the question says I want you to find the perimeter. All of you say perimeter. Perimeter means the outside. All of you say outside. Outside. So what is the outside over here? You can see the outside over here. As you can see over here is basically everything here plus here plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this. Correct or not? Agree or disagree? Do you agree? Very good. I was tricking you and you didn't get tricked. Okay, so what I want to do now, very good. I didn't trick you. Yeah, I'm going to try again. Plus this. Very good. So plus this. Correct or not? Agree or disagree? Wrong. Why that small little hole is that? So you have to be very, very precise. You understand or don't understand? Okay, it's everything outside over here. Are you understanding or not understanding?
Yeah.
Now, you see, what you want to do is you want to make sure all of this, you must know what is this. How much is that? Can somebody tell me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. 4. Agree or disagree? What is this? 2. Am I making sense or not making sense? Okay, what is this? How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Agree or disagree? What is this? How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Agree or disagree? What is this? What is this? 1. Am I making sense or not making sense? What is this part over here? 2. Am I making sense or not making sense? What is this one over here? 2 also. What is this one over here? 2 also. Are you all listening to me or not listening to me?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Guys, you're listening or not listening? Very good. Okay, now give me a thumbs up once you are done with the perimeter. Very good. And then to find perimeter, whenever I talk about perimeter, you want to make sure to find perimeter, what do you want to do?
Plus 2 plus 2.
No. You see, you have to draw a flag first. Can you all see how I draw a flag? Can you all understand or don't understand? Okay, so I prefer if you were to go 2, okay, 2 plus 2 plus 2. Can you all understand or don't understand? Okay, plus 2 Very good. All right, then we plus 1 over here. Then we plus 4 over here. Then we plus 5 over here. Then we plus 4 over here. Do you agree or disagree? Do you understand or don't understand?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you want to add
So-
everything up together, and therefore your answer for this question has to be 22 centimeters. And this is your answer for this question. So no.
Yep.
Is the missing number in the following pattern? What is the missing number in the following pattern? Now, you see, you have to understand, right? You have to really understand first. Tell me what's up. Yeah.
So is these two.
So you have to try. You have to try first, right? 13.
30 equals 24.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Plus.
Very good. 43
43
equals to 67. How many of you can see that? Can see the triangle that I'm drawing or not?
equals 30.
Very good.
48.
Very good. So you write 43. All right. You see, you want to find the question mark, right? You just have to do 43 minus 11. Are y'all? Wait, give me a while. Let me just write this down first. Yes, you may ask. Tell me.
Yeah.
Ask me, what is it?
67 and this plus 46, 7, 2.
Very good, right? So 43, you just have to do this plus this equal to this. Am I making sense or not making sense? All right, so that's the reason why your answer for this question has to be 32. For the next question, they are asking for the what? For the perpendicular line. Which one is the perpendicular line? Perpendicular line means when they both come together, it forms a 90-degree. Am I making sense? It can also be like that. Okay, I know you got it already, right? You say GH. You cannot say G only. You get what I'm trying to say now. You must say GH with what? With AB. Am I making sense? You must say the entire one. Agree or disagree, guys? You all understand or don't understand? Very good. Okay, so that is the reason why your answer for this question has to be GH and AB. Okay, all right. So you write down GH over here and you write down AB over here, and this is your answer for this question. Aaron had how many cards? Aaron had how many cards? 240, right? Correct or not? So that's my total, right? You see, I know a lot of you will just go and divide by 3, but you realize what is it that you have done wrongly? He shared the cards equally with 3 of his friends. What about Aaron himself? What about Aaron himself? Okay, very good. Very good. So you have to do 240 because Aaron plus 3 friends. Isn't that equals to 4 friends in total? Am I making sense or not making sense? You want to divide by 4. Am I making sense or not making sense? And you will get to an answer of 60 cards. Okay, and this is your answer for this question. What concept is this? This is called gaps and interval. All right, everyone write down gaps. Just write gaps will do. Okay, this concept is called gaps. 它的概念是叫 gaps. Am I making sense? How many trees are there planted along a park? Can you all read for me? Sentence number 1, 10 trees. Very good. Very good. Sentence number 2. Sentence number 2. Read for me. The distance between the trees are equal. Is equal, sorry. Sentence number 3.
The distance
Between the first and the 10th tree is?
171.
So the first and the 10, how many trees are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many trees are there? 10 trees. How many gaps?
Gaps 9.
Very good. Very good. Do you understand or don't understand? All right. How do you know that? How do you know that? Why is it that the gaps is 9? Why is it that the gaps is 9? You see, listen up very carefully. You see, the number of gaps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just use your. Can you bring your finger, your hand to exam? Can, right? Or do you need? Cannot be, right? You bring this and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4 gaps. Understand or not? The gaps is always 1 less than the fingers. Am I making sense? Or items? 9 gaps is correct. So are you listening to me or no? All right. So in this situation, what I want to do is I want to say that 9 gaps. I want to say that 9 gaps is actually equals to how much? 171 meters. Am I making sense or not making sense? Are you all listening to me or not listening?
Yeah.
Very good. Are you all listening to me or not listening to me? Okay. What we want to do is we want to find how many gaps? We want to find 1 gap first. Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we want to find 1 gap first. So we are going to do 171 divided by 171 divided by what? Divided by 9. Does that make sense to you? 171 divided by 9. When I do 171 divided by 9, what do I get? I'll get to an answer of 19 meters. Is this something that you can understand or you cannot understand? You understand? Very good. So then in this situation, what do we want to do? We want to find the distance between the first
and the second, and the first, you see.
and the third, right? So from the first to the third, can I get James to tell me? From the first to the third. From the first to the third, huh? Okay, wait. From the first to the third. When it is first to the third, how many trees are there? Very good, very good. So if there are three trees, very good. You understand? Don't understand? Very good. So that means how many gaps are there? There must be 2 gaps. Am I making sense or not making sense? Do you understand or don't understand? All right. Okay, so we get to 19 times 2, okay? Therefore, our answer for this question has to be 38 meters, and this is my answer for this question. Now, David holds up a card, right? Which reads 5167. Now, over here, you just have to answer true or false, right? We are just going to look at the first one. The 4-digit number is an even number. The 4, is it an even number? You see, 5167. You look at the last digit. Is the last digit an even number? No, it's an odd number. So that's the reason why it is false. Am I making sense or not making sense? Let's quickly move on to the next one, Can we quickly move on to the next one? Very good. Okay, we move on to the next one. What other questions is it that you wanted me to cover? What other questions? Very good. 33B. Now let's read the question together. Can you tell me how many cupcakes were sold on? What did they say? Monday and Thursday, what? All together. Monday, how many? 45, right?
Huh?
True or not? Thursday, how many? 55, right?
Yeah.
Right. So 45 plus 55.
100.
What do you get? You get 100. Am I making sense or not making sense? Very good. Do you understand or don't understand? Agree or disagree? Okay, so that's the reason why your answer for this question has to be 100. Now, John attended the stargazing program at what time? At 11:45 a.m. Am I making sense or not making sense? Am I making sense or not making sense? All right, so what happens over here? What time did he finish the program? Okay, he started at what time? At 11:45 a.m. Am I making sense or not making sense? And he watched for how long? He watched for how long? 35 minutes, you know? So we are going to go 15 minutes first. Am I making sense or not making sense? Over here, we get to 12 a.m. Agree or disagree? And then after that, how many more minutes do I need to have? How many more minutes do I need to add? I just need to add another 20 minutes. Agree or disagree? In fact, over here, this is not 12 a.m. This is 12 p.m. Right? So that's the reason why your answer for this question has to be 12:20 p.m. And this is your answer for this question. Now, let's read the question together. One table plus 4 chairs. How much is that? $179.60. Am I making sense or not making sense? Am I making sense or not making sense? Okay, so 1 table plus 4 chairs is actually equals to how much? $179.60. Correct or not? And then what else did they say? 1 table plus 1 chair is actually equals to how much? $106.40. Can everyone write this down first? And always remember the concept. This is called repeated identity. This is called repeated identity. Right out. In this situation, what happens? Listen up very carefully, okay? You see, table and table is the same, right? So in this situation, you will just say three chairs is equals to $179.60 minus away $106.40. Do you understand or don't understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 60 cents minus away 106.40. You get to an answer of $73.20. You want to find 1 chair?
Yeah.
1 chair equals, when you divide by 3, you get to an answer of $24.40. What is the question asking you to find? The question say, cost of 3 chairs, right? Actually, your answer is already here. True or not true? Agree or disagree? Do you all agree or disagree? Okay. All right. So what I want to do next, of course, I know, right? I know that now 1 chair is actually how much? We already learned that it's $24.40. True? What did they say? You can see what did the question say. The table, can you all read for me? Can you read for me? The table costs
56.
57
$57
dollars.
more than chair.
Very good. The table costs how much more than the chair?
57.
Exactly. Can you all see this or cannot see this? Can you see that this is $57.60? Are you understanding or not understanding? So you see the chair is 24.40, you know. So how much do you think is the table? How much do you think is the table? The table would then be $24.40. I plus how much? $57.60. Do you understand or don't understand? Okay, so in this situation, my answer would then be $82, and that is my answer for this question. But for the first one, I don't think I have to talk too much. Okay, we just have to do 1,200. We minus away 378 grams, right? We'll get to an answer of 822 grams. That one is everyone can understand. True? What is the question saying? The question says what? The baker, what did the baker do? The baker packed the remaining. How much? What is the remaining flour? How much is the remaining flour? In this situation, is how much? How much is the remaining flour? You can see it's 370. 78. 378. Okay. So 378. What did he do? He packed it into 3 equal bags. Am I making sense? So you just have to divide by 3. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
All right, but you want to make sure you draw it out and don't do mental calculation. Am I making sense or not making sense? Am I making sense or not making sense? You bring down the 7, correct or not? So 3 times what? 3 times 2, 6. You bring down 1, you bring down 8, 6. Therefore, your answer is 126. Remember to close the cage, okay? I don't have space, that's why I will just leave it as such, okay? So in this situation, your answer has to be 126 grams. And this is your answer for this question. Now, how do I find the perimeter? The perimeter means the outside, right?
Yeah.
I just want to highlight, I just want to outline all of the what? Can you see that or you cannot see? All right, so you see, you highlight all of the outside. When you highlight all of the outside, what do you get? You want to tell me what are the measurements? Am I making sense or not? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Agree or disagree? All right. But I want the measurements first. Okay, the measurements, as you can see over here, this is 7, right? True or not? Yeah. This has to be 2, right? True? Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Well, but I'm not too sure. I can only say this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. So I will just say that number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3 is actually equals to how many meters? 9 meters. Am I making sense or not making sense? Do you understand or don't understand? Can see or cannot see? Alright, I do not know the individual length. True? Alright, I do not know the individual. I do not have the individual. Okay, can you all see number 1, 2, 3? Can you all see or cannot see?
Yeah.
I do not know the individual. So because of that, what I want to do now is I want to group them up. Can you all see that I've grouped them up together?
Yeah. Oh,
can see or cannot see?
Yeah.
Okay, now you draw a flag over here. Okay, this is my flag.
Where?
2 plus 9. Why 9? Because I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 up together. Can? Plus 3. Plus 2. Plus 7. Plus 9. Is this something that you can understand or you don't understand? Understand or don't understand? Very good. So that's the reason why your answer for this question, right? What's your answer for this question? Your answer for this question has to be 32 perimeter cm. Remember your cm. They want you to find the difference between the area of the square what? Area of square what? A, right? Where's area of square A? So let's draw area of square A out. True or not? What is area of square A? Isn't it true that area of square A is 2 and 2? Am I making sense or not making sense?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so we are going to say area of square A is actually equals to 2 times 2. Am I making sense or not making sense? We get to an answer of 4 cm. Do you all understand or don't understand? Then finally, we have the next one, which is the rectangle. Rectangle D. Make sense? Where is rectangle D? Can you all see rectangle D is over here? What is the measurement of rectangle D?
5.
5? No, that's not true. What is this? This is 2, right? True?
Yeah.
Right? Because if this is 2, mirror image, then this has to be 2 also. Correct or not? Then what is this?
This one
5.
is 5.
Why 5? Because 7 is the entire thing, right? Isn't it true that this part is 2? Do you all understand or don't understand? Very good. So you are going to write 5 over here, 2 over here. True? So what is the area of rectangle D? What is the area of rectangle D? In this situation, you're going to do 5 times 2. Am I making sense or not making sense? Do you understand or don't understand? How many of you agree with me on this? Agree or disagree? Okay? All right. So what you want to do, you want to find what is the question asking you to find? The difference. Agree or disagree? What is my difference then? My difference will now then be 10 minus 4, which is equals to 6 centimeter square. All right, remember to put square for all of this as well. And therefore, this is my answer for this question. Now, a total of 1,500 people attended a concert. Okay, so 1,500 people in total, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how many adults? 992. The rest were children. Agree or disagree?
Children is like
1500 minus 992. Very good, which is 508. Am I making sense? So this one you all understand is 508. All of you got it correct. True or no?
So
Now, what did they say? There was same number of men and women. So you see men and very good. Men and women is from adults.
Is same.
Very good. Same number, equal number. That's the reason why to find men, I will do 992 divided by 2. Am I making sense? Which is 496. Women will be 496 as well.
Teacher, but
Okay, this part you are okay. This part you are okay. All right, very good. And then what happens? What happens during the concert? Who left? Some women left, right? Okay, watch this, Watch this, Everyone listen to me, okay? Some women left. Some women left, Can you all see I minus?
Yeah.
In the end, what happened? There were 4 times as many men as women who stayed on to the end of the
So
concert.
the
Men got anybody left or not? No.
No.
And men is still 496. True?
Yeah.
Women, I don't know. But I know that men is how many units over here?
4 units.
Very
so
good. So
1
we say
unit is
4 units is 496, right?
divided by 4.
Very good. 1 unit is the
1
women.
divided by 3.
Yeah, you divided by 3. Why? Because you see 4 times, then you want to divide by 3. Why is that so? All right, over here, women is 124. Can you understand or don't understand? Are you understanding?
Yeah, and it's so it's
124. Okay, the question says how many women left the
concert.
So what they are asking for? They are asking for this part over here. Correct or not?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna write women left. What do you think women left would be? It will be 496 minus away 124. Is this something that you can understand or don't understand?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So then this itself gets you to an answer of 372. And this is your answer for this question. And I have come to the end of my video and I will see you the next time. Goodbye. Hi everyone, if you like this video, you can click right here for a similar video or you can view our playlist here.